So hey, hello everyone. Oh, it's an echo. This story began about 2 years ago. I was a CTO at a startup company where we issued more than 500,000 certificates every year. And these certificates represented an achievement in education and training courses in pharmaceutical industry. Now, every year, new medicines and remedies that were appearing on the market required medical professionals to constantly educate and improve their knowledge for the benefit of the patients. Now, we provided the service for these medical professionals where they learned new things. After they successfully completed an online course, they could earn a certificate for being officially qualified to handle with a specific medical substance. Now, the biggest issue we were facing was trust, and our clients wanted to know how to verify the authenticity of the documents in our platform. Because the thing is that in these centralized systems, you can quickly manipulate the data. And you could do it completely hidden from the public eye. And of course, such documents cannot be trusted and cannot be taken as the official proof. Now, besides, almost every client used their own certification guidelines, which means we had to continuously customize our system. And you can imagine that long-term is, such flow is long-term not sustainable. Now, this part of the industry is very diversified, which means it provides no conventions for interoperability. We encountered many other problems, but these were the main incentives for us to start looking for a better solution. And we were exploring alternative systems, also the blockchain, and we ended up with public, decentralized, immutable technology. So our goal was to build a service where basically any third party will be able to verify a certificate without the middleman in a secure, decentralized, and trustless way. So we started, in a few months, we came to our first MVP. And we were very happy, of course, but that was the turning point for us. Now, we realized that the word certification was probably not the right word to describe our service. Because when we talk about certification, we usually think of university degrees or course achievements and this kind of things. So we decided to replace the word certification with verification of assets and ownership. And that was it. We knew we had to shift our initial idea from decentralized certification service into a general framework for building this kind of apps. So, do we have any developers here? You're with me. So, raise your hand if you have ever created a decentralized application. Anyone there? Great. So it's a bit specific, right? It's not like building a website. It looks something like this. So you usually start with smart contracts written in Solidity, and then you do some local testing, and you compile your code into binary code, and then you deploy that to the network, and you analyze that for possible issues. And because we are people, we make mistakes, so you can expect that you will repeat these steps several times, 100 times before smart contracts actually work. But that's not the end, because you still have to connect your UI with the blockchain, and you need to build this communication logic, and so on. So it takes months to develop. And you need to have developers with years of experience and a big budget, and still, you don't know if the final product actually does the job. So building decentralized applications today is slow, it's painful, and it's cost ineffective. Even a small mistake can cause a lot of damage. And the problem gets even bigger because you cannot easily fix it. So if you ask me, this process is far from optimized, right? This also applies to the whole developer experience. And probably, this is one of the blockers why companies today don't adopt blockchain in general. So here we have an example of a decentralized application on the left. Now, how about we funnel this complexity down to just a few lines of code? Well, it would be great because it would save time, it would cut down the budget, and it would make everyone happy. We love happy people, right? So it turns out that we now have the framework that does just that. It's called the 0xcert framework. 0xcert framework is built especially for application developers. This means that you don't have to be a blockchain expert. You don't need to have security experts. You don't need to have a huge team. All you need is, some guy that knows how to build websites. 0xcert offers a simple JavaScript API, and you can use it in the browser or on the server. So let's see what we can do with the 0xcert framework. You can issue certificates. Of course, this is how we started. You can start selling tickets or coupons on a blockchain. You can create your own decentralized crypto collectibles like CryptoKitties. Or you can start putting your real-world assets on a blockchain and track them as non-fungible tokens on a blockchain. You'll find also a lot of use cases in the art and gaming industry, like in-game items. And there's also identity, which is still a hot topic. Now, this is actually one of the use cases we showed to our community last year. But these are just some examples. You can build your own decentralized exchange using this framework. So there are numerous opportunities for a business. Let's highlight some of the core features. Now, this part is for people who actually write code. You can manage assets, also known as ERC 721 non-fungible tokens. These non-fungible tokens can also be certified, so it can carry a verifiable imprint, and based on this imprint, any third party can now verify an asset without a middleman. Now, this is very powerful. You can also manage ERC20 tokens, so fungible currency. We also support many-to-many atomic operations. Now, this is one of the biggest features. And here you can have many people transferring many tokens and also creating many tokens in a single transaction, atomic transaction on a blockchain. That's super cool. You can also leverage our conventions to enable interoperability between different applications. The user flow is very straightforward, it's super easy to use, and it works on Ethereum. But just for now. Because the 0xcert framework tends to be blockchain agnostic, which means we're adding support for more blockchains, for more systems in the near future. So we work hard to simplify this development process of decentralized applications, and today I'm very proud to announce the first version of the free and open source 0xcert framework. We are very excited about this, and I would encourage everyone to check out our GitHub repository. So something that started with certificates in the pharmaceutical industry on a blockchain is now widely applicable to many other businesses. We really hope that this framework will benefit your business too. And please give us your feedback. If you have any questions, we are here for you. Thank you.